the rapper just to see what's underneath. Oh, dirty little Cupid, she made me do cute shit. Baby having fun with me, but I don't mind, no mind, no mind, no mind for you. You're my candy baby, you're my trick or treat. You're my chocolate with a little something in between. You're my candy baby, crave you all the time. 100 flavors, you're the only one I wanna try. You're my candy baby, you're my trick or treat. You're my chocolate with a little something in between. You're my candy baby, crave you all the time. 100 flavors, you're the only one I wanna try. This ain't what it seems, girl. You're my little teen, girl. Knocking at your door, I want the candy Halloween, girl. It was nice to eat you. I mean, it's nice to meet you. I might twist my words, say too much and get a sweet tooth. Wait, mama said you gotta watch your hell now. Hey, things are getting heated, watch your milk now. Wait, baby, tell me what you need right now. You're my candy baby, you're my trick or treat. You're my chocolate with a little something in between. You're my candy baby, crave you all the time. 100 flavors, you're the only one I wanna try. You're my candy baby, you're my trick or treat. You're my chocolate with a little something in between. You're my candy baby, crave you all the time. 100 flavors, you're the only one I wanna try. Making waves with you. No, no, no. Wanna taste of you. You're my candy baby, you're my trick or treat. You're my chocolate with a little something in between. You're my candy baby, crave you all the time. 100 flavors, you're the only one I wanna try. You're my candy baby, you're my trick or treat. You're my chocolate with a little something in between. You're my candy baby, crave you all the time. 100 flavors, you're the only one I wanna try.
Welcome to season 2 of Remnant Gamers.
This segment has been brought to you by, of course, the Squirt Inquisitor 7000. It ain't the gun that squirts. And Goat Roper.
This podcast is brought to you by Goat Roper.
Well, I like watching corn.
He likes watching it get shucked. Well, them damn corn shuckers. They at it again.
Corn shuckers.
Down there shucking in the fields.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Hashtag corn shuckers.
Can we get like a Golden Corral simulator game?
Golden Corral sim.
It starts off where you go into Golden Corral and you're like, can I get some mashed potatoes? And the lady's like, ain't no more mashed potatoes, baby, just green beans and corn. And you're like, fuck this, I'm opening my own restaurant. The moose bathwater.
Moose bathwater. It's just a turd in a thimble. Moose is in the Technovoid. Lat has got a camera and a mic that work almost 50% of the time. Jono cleaned up his room, and Chibi is now exactly in sync with her video.
I didn't ask to get called out like this.
God. Did I sum that up too well?
Oh, you hit the nail on the head, my man.
That's a big reach.
Nico Dasani.
Nico Dasani.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Silver Monkey.
All right, we all have that issue with the flying peni, you know?
They're everywhere.
Everywhere. They're just fucking everywhere.
It's worse than locusts, honestly.
But you know what you can do? All you have to do is get the floating thought.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do tell.
Yes. See, what you do is you get this magical kite that just takes it for you.
Choking 8-year-olds and power bottom and pigeons over here.
I need my safety gear on for this.
You just have to get your mouth guard and you'll be fine.
Here, son, bite down on this. It's easier if you don't clench.
Just take a deep breath and it'll be over in 2 seconds.
Oh, so that's where I was wondering where those copper tubes went.
Oh no, I've had these on there. I don't know where the other copper tubes went.
All I know is I put 3 copper tubes in the storage. You built a wall storage and looked at it, and now the copper tubes are missing from the ship's storage. That's all I know.
What are you trying to say, Moose?
What
are you trying to say, Moose?
I was trying to say one of us is a copper tube stealing some bitch, and I'm saying that man ain't me. Alright.
Burger!
Oh.
Take burger!
I'm gonna put cheese on it.
Take!
I'm putting cheese on it.
Doesn't need cheese!
It does need cheese.
Burger!
Take these starter plates. I'm making another cheeseburger.
Serve this. Serve this.
Serve that.
Serve this. Serve this.
Now the cheeseburger. Now we need another cheeseburger.
I'm gonna hurt someone.
We are live.
Hello.
Yellow. All right, that's it. Goodbye.
Yeah. See you later.
Yep, next week. Back to Minecraft.
Already? We just got here.
No, one and done. Just over.
Hi, bye.
Hello, goodbye. Was a pretty alright band.
You guys see us? Okay, good. We're out of here.
Black got his fist in. That's all we need. We're out.
Oh boy.
I did get my fist in.
Yeah. Yeah, they gotta raise Lat again. Lat, say a sentence.
Sentence.
Yeah, that's good enough. All right, well, hello.
If your audio sucks, it's your own fault.
Well, I lowered him because he was slurping earlier, and I was like, all right, well, I'm not having any of that. Fucking bothers me.
Best bowl of Captain Crunch that I've ever had.
All right, now I'm really hungry. I'm so mad.
Oh, so guess what happened? Guess what happened to me? I received the package.
Yeah.
All right.
I received the package.
Is there more to that?
And it had my address on it.
Usually what happens when you receive a package.
Right. But I couldn't remember ordering anything for that size box. It was a huge box. And
gotcha.
I was just like, I don't remember ordering anything. It was addressed specifically to me with my address. And I'm like, what?
Kickstarter.
Yeah. So I thought maybe, but I've received all of my Kickstarters. That have been due. Yeah, that have been due. I've received all of them. Street Fighter was the biggest one that I've had. So I ended up opening the box because it was in a Home Depot box.
And a crackhead jumped out. Oh.
And I was like, shit, I didn't order anything from Home Depot. Oh, if a fat kid jumped out, he would have got. I was swung on his ass.
I said a crackhead, but yeah.
Him too.
Lad just always wanted to fight kids.
The crackhead and the fat kid both would have got swung on.
Just, as soon as the PS5 comes out, I'm gonna swing on a kid. Fat kid pops out of the box of my house, I'm swinging on him.
If you don't know by now, I'll fight a kid. It's just. I will. Those little bastards. But inside was a Swift jet.
What? Why?
Did you fight it?
And no, I didn't fight it. And I'm thinking the hell. And apparently, it came from eBay. So I checked my history, my purchase history from eBay.
The fuck ordered a Swiffer jet from eBay?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You go down the street and buy one from Walmart.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I checked my summary, my purchase history. I was like, no, it's not on there. I checked my bank account, and I'm like, no purchases from eBay. So I'm like, how the fuck? I'm assuming that they sent it to the wrong address, but I don't know how my address got tied up in that.
Was your name on the front of the box?
My name was on the front of the box.
There's no way they sent it to the wrong address then.
But I didn't order a Swiffer Swiftjet.
Somebody must have ordered it for you. Who's been to your house has been like, damn, he really needs to clean up in here?
Nobody.
Dang, that's one way of saying, hey, stop by your house. Thanks, but you really need to clean this shit up.
I like to think I have a good enough relationship with people that'd be like, well, shit, you need to clean up in here, lad. I mean, and they'd be like, you're right.
There's not an easy way to tell people that sometimes. It's like when you give
if you
someone...
ever come to my house, just know.
You give someone a random gift box that's got like deodorant or something in it before you go to a con. It's just that subtle little, hey, you should probably take a shower, bro.
And I'm always the type of person that's just like, I'm like, if you family, I'm like, shit, why am I cleaning up for you? I mean, you know, I'm a person.
Dang.
Like, why the hell I'm gonna clean up for you? Now, if we're having a gathering with a lot of people over, yeah, I'm gonna clean up and put stuff out of the way and stuff like that. But if you just stopping by, hey, I'm stopping by to get something to eat. All right, cool. I mean, kitchen's clean. There may be like blankets on the couch or something like that. My controllers are all over the place. But and then I'll be like, excuse the mess. Like, sorry about the mess. And you'll be like, don't worry about it. But to secretly order me a Swiffer Swiftjet.
Some people just,
maybe some people are just, too shy to tell you or something. I don't know.
I mean, it's a bit uncanny, don't you think?
It is a little weird, but I'm just spitballing here.
So whoever ordered me the Swiffer Swiftjet, I'm debating on sending it back because there is a return address on it. So I'm just like, okay, I'm thinking it was sent to the wrong person. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna return this because I've done that before, where I've sent.
What you do is you send a message. You take the Swiffer Swiftjet and then you stick it upside down into the lawn. And then you light a fire and videotape it and send it to every person you know. And then you'll find out who sent you it. Yeah.
Like, someone sent me this fucking Swiffer Swiftjet. And then, actually, you know what? It would make a great TikTok. Just like, be like, hey, someone sent me this. I didn't order it. Someone sent it to me. And then immediately just cut to you in your yard, just smashing it on the ground.
You'll find out real fucking fast who sent it to you.
The person who bought it it's going to be like, oh, I guess he didn't want that.
The last time I sent his ass a Swiffer Swiftjet.
Exactly.
Like, you're goddamn right. It's the last time you sent me a Swiffer Swiftjet.
There shouldn't have been a first time.
I just thought that was uncanny. That huge ass box on the front of my doorstep, and I'm racking my brain trying to figure out what did I order, and it was something I didn't order.
It's still a hell of a story.
I've received some interesting things in the mail, but usually there's like some sort of connection to it. Like, there was one time where I received a package of batteries, AA batteries, like a big package of batteries. And it had some message in it like, for my angel or something like that, but it didn't have my name on it. And it really actually didn't really have anybody's name on it, because that was like the main problem, is that it was me, Batsy, and we had a roommate living here at the time too. So I was like, is someone like, trying to promote your Yeah, to my roommate. I was like, someone's trying to promote your OnlyFans or something with all these batteries. And she's like, no. And so then I was like, well, maybe it's one of Batsy's, but this was like before she was streaming, right? So she didn't really have like, anybody out that would send that kind of thing to her. I had no idea. We never figured it out. Oh my god, thank you, baby.
No.
Love you too.
Oh,
Sushi delivery.
I'm jealous. Now that I'm thinking about it, I also had a random package dropped off of my house this week that I didn't order, but didn't have a name on it, and it's kind of related to yours, Lat.
Oh shit! You got a Swiftjet too?
No, I had 3 gallons of bleach dropped off in front of my door in a box.
What the? What?
Didn't have a name on it. Had my address on it, but didn't have a name, and it was just 3 gallons of bleach, and they just dropped it off. No one rang the doorbell or anything. It was just there.
That is
Not even in a box?
No, it was in a box. It was in like its own like bleach box or whatever, but it was 3 gallons of bleach.
I think somebody is.
Someone is trying to get ready to clean something. They just don't want you to know yet. Like they're gonna come murder you and then use those supplies that you just hung on to clean up afterwards.
That, or like everyone is in the Remnants is gonna get like a piece of this, and we're all gonna form Voltron, but it's actually just cleaning supplies. Someone's gonna come to us with a quest to clean like the ultimate thing, and they'll be like, "Together, you can do it."
A quest to clean the ultimate thing. What is this ultimate thing?
I don't know. We don't know yet. We haven't gotten the quest yet. We also don't have all the rest of the pieces of the cleaning supplies.
It's like, there's a haunted school down the road. You must go there and clean the entire school to appease the janitor ghost. Like, he's like, I've been sending you pieces of this puzzle for years.
So before I leave on this quest, they're like, it's too dangerous to go alone. Take this, and they hand me a Swiftjet
and 3 bottles of bleach and a package of batteries. Yeah.
You know, I'm really excited to see what we're gonna come up with by the time we all get all the pieces. We just need Moose and Chibi to get their pieces now.
Honestly, they should have timed it better because I've already used all those fucking batteries.
Well, they probably didn't think of that, all right?
No, they need to think harder.
Clearly.
And that Swiftjet's going back in the mail, so. Well, so that school is fucked.
Yep.
Fuck them kids.
Haunted forever.
By the way, welcome to episode 65 of the Remnant podcast.
I mean, if we don't start with a huge tangent, are we really podcasting?
That's true. That's very true. Oh god.
Speaking of which, my name is Servo, and we have Lat, the direct edition, and we have Jono,
Bleach
John
Almighty.
Bleach, yeah, three gallons of bleach boy.
Give me the bleach, boys, and free my soul.
I wanna get lost in the rock and roll
and swift away. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was picking up what you putting down. I got it.
Perfectly executed.
We got this.
We're
on fucking point.
You know, if we weren't good at what we do, I would say at some point that we should stop. But that's just, man, I feel like another 65 episodes are just ready to happen right after this.
You know, right now, like directly after this, we're gonna do 65 episodes back to back.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
we need to binge record episodes ahead of time.
Fuck it. Someone throw news at us. We need 65 episodes worth.
What the fuck? Rex, you just burst in here? Get out.
Rex is like our Scooby here, just talking about ghosts, and he's like,
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
Now I have a cat. What? No. See, you're letting other animals in here, Bedford. Out.
Beautiful. What a great time.
Yeah, animals. Ah, yes.
Wow.
So,
Go
so
on.
what have you guys been playing this week? Anything good?
Yeah, we played Torbjorn on Friday.
Torbjorn, yeah.
Yeah, we played Torbjorn. We dropped some turrets down. We threw some cheese around all over the ground.
What's the
Great
candy?
time.
Toblerone? Toblerone? We played Torbjorn, ate some Toblerone and Torbash.
Speaking of which, if you ever get just a shit ton of Toblerones together and you can make a wonderful fondue with it, highly recommend. I've done this. It was a great time.
Okay, that requires just a tad bit more explanation, but okay.
No, it doesn't. You just melt a bunch of chocolate and you stick things in it.
Such as
You
mean stick food in it?
yeah. I mean, you can stick other things in it too if you want, but you got to remember it's melting chocolate and
and it sticks.
stings was the correct word, but yeah.
It's well, what happened after it cools? That's what I'm wondering about.
And then it
We have
hardens.
If you touch yourself with the hot chocolate, it's gonna hurt a lot.
Bravo. Well done. Beautiful callback.
So we played Torbash on Friday. Super fun time. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, our heads popped
Yeah,
off
that
and our
game's-
limbs flew around and
That game is insane. I love it. It's just like, can you figure out how to control the human body in a game?
no. If I had to manually control my body, the answer is no.
Every time we started a fight, it was like,
That's how I control my body. It's
Yeah, we
no. Yeah.
it's like no one at any point was like, how do I punch? Oh yeah, contract elbow, rotate chest, extend elbow. Like, it's the easiest thing, but you just punch.
No, I saw raise arms, lower arms, so I was like, hep, hep, yep.
The only time that we made any movement towards each other was when Servo, you had the mod on that we were being flung towards each other. Other times we just drop and spin and try not to fall out of bounds or hit your head first.
Hey, at least we learned how to professionally pin missile and crotch kick in that mode.
Oh yeah. I think how many body parts did you explode into after I kicked you in the balls?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
And let this be a service announcement, a public service announcement to you kids. If you get kicked in the balls, you will explode.
Yeah, your whole body will split into like 4 or 5 different body parts.
Yeah, it's actually like a full medical emergency. It's not a good time.
No, it's not great.
So go out, grab a chastity belt, and lock it up, and don't give anybody the combination.
You just get a cup.
A cup's not going to protect that.
Get 2 cups.
You can't get 2 cups because you're just stacking them one on top of the other.
But maybe just don't flying joust people with your body.
That's just a natural part of life.
Yeah, there's gonna come a time where you're gonna have to flying joust somebody. I mean, it's like coming of age.
But between growing up on wrestling and Power Rangers, the amount of times that I've drop kicked people in my life is surprisingly high.
Yeah.
And think about this though. Just let's go from a different direction. Imagine for a moment that instead of Toribosh trying to emulate like MMA started to try and emulate Toribosh. And they like loaded the fighters into a launching machine and it shot them at each other and they had to fight in midair before they hit the ground.
I'm here for
and then
that.
try not to get knocked out of the ring like sumo style.
I am here for that.
Heck yeah.
That's what I want to watch.
That's just as cool as adding ramps and spike bombs to NASCAR.
Or like when they tried to make football better by making like those jump zones. What was that called?
Oh, you mean like the trampoline football things? Or like trampoline basketball?
It was like arena football or something like that. Not arena football. That's just regular football in an arena. But
I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah.
But it was called like Football X or some shit like that.
Those like 90s and early 2000s times when everyone was like hopped up on extreme sports and energy drinks.
Yeah.
And they're like, how do we make things fucking way cooler than they need to be?
Make it extreme.
We gotta put these in the X Games.
Yeah. How do we make this even bigger and better? Launch off of a fucking 100-foot ramp.
So what else have you been playing, Lat? We played Tori Bosch.
I played Katana Zero.
Have you beaten it yet?
Not yet. The closer I get to the end, the more difficult. And I must have replayed the same at least for 45 minutes. I replayed the same level because it's just getting more and more increasingly harder and harder as I get closer to the end. And I can tell I'm close to the end because in the beginning you get like VHS tapes to show what levels you've completed.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gotten 4, 8, 11 out of 12.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So you're like right there at the end. You know, honestly, I'm happier when games get more difficult as it gets closer to the end. Because then it feels like you've been overcoming into a challenge where like there's been so many games recently that like go in and there's like a random middle point that's difficult, and then the end boss is like, all right, you slap them 3 times with the baguette and they're dead.
You're done.
Yeah.
It had a cool. It did have a pretty cool motorcycle level while I was driving on the street and slashing other motorcycles.
That's cool.
Reminded me of old school TMNT. So
I was just about to say.
Very happy to play that one. And then more Apex with the new war mode that they released. They released 5 new modes. And jeez.
I still need to play. I've had to download it, I just haven't loaded it.
And like Prince Recluse has been throwing some stuff in general gaming that he's been finding out. When he deep dives into something, Mm-hmm. I'm like, shit, I haven't even found half of this stuff, and I've been playing longer than he had.
When he goes in on something, he goes in.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. So I'm just like, oh shit, let me go look for this then. But yeah, that's it. Katana Zero, Apex Legends, and Tori Bosch.
Nice. Next week is your
Turtlesaurus.
Your big sweet Luda Naracon, right?
No. Week after.
Is it week after? I thought it was next week. End of April, right?
Yeah. Oh shit. Hold on. I thought it may have start tomorrow.
It's 2 weeks until Pokemon Snap, and that's the 30th.
Did I delete them? I had a thing that they said they were looking for moderators, and I was thinking about signing up, but end of this week, 23rd through the 26th.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Luda Naracon.
Yeah, they got a supporters pack. I know this isn't on the topic list, but they got like a supporters pack that you get a free game codes like $6.99, and it seems pretty cool. They got 20 demos that are going to be out. I'm actually looking forward to it ever since I found out about it last year.
You know, your interest from last year has like my interest peaked this year on it, so I'm definitely also going to be looking at it.
They have over 40 games, including Disco Elysium,
Ooh.
Spiritfarer, Paradise. I played Paradise Killer. I finished Paradise Killer, so that was fun. She Dreams Elsewhere, and then there'll be 20 playable demos available to play. Massive Steam sale, of course, over 100 titles.
Right.
Fireside chats, bite-sized talks, panels. Of course, developers are going to be playing their games. You get to talk with the developers from Hades, Outer Worlds, Coffee Talk.
Oh, really?
Super Giants?
Yeah, Super Giants involved.
Oh.
And you know, Coffee Talk is the game that drew me into all of this.
Mm-hmm.
So the developer of Coffee Talk is going to be back this year.
That's
So
dope.
super excited for Little Naricon.
I freaking love Super Giant games, so I'm all about the Hades one for sure. Neat.
Yeah, I remember Moose played it, and he had a good time on it. He was saying how much he enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to scream. I got attacked.
I figured you got attacked. I was like, he probably got like drop creepered or something.
I was just standing here, like, kind of moved the mouse a little bit, and I just happened to see that there was like a zombie like right there. Speaking of which, I've been playing a little bit of Minecraft this week.
You don't say.
You don't say. Yeah, I've been developing a pretty substantial base here on the subserver. I've been working on it for a long time, actually, before we started the subserver.
Yeah, I will absolutely contest to the fact that it is absolutely impressive.
I mean, it's been a lot of time spent on it, and this one is kind of interesting too to me, because when I look at like all the little things that I've done to make like the bigger, base, it's all been done in survival. Usually I get, especially because I run my own server, I'll get, annoyed, and I'm like, fuck it, creative mode, and just build whatever. But this time I was like pretty dedicated to doing everything in survival mode. So I've done quite a bit already, including like making some really super elaborate, unnecessary chicken cooking machine and fucking.
It's all humane though.
It's pretty intense. If you guys
Definitely
are
more
sub to my
humane than
channel,
the
you can get
zombie
in there.
farm.
Yeah. The zombie farm is like old school, just like pick up the zombie, slam the zombie down, kill him. But yeah, actually, oddly enough, that the zombie farm gave me the idea for the chicken farm. But yeah, so I've got a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm planning to do in it. It just takes time because it's survival mode, so I have to actually farm iron and all the shit. I haven't built an iron farm yet. I can't figure out how to do it in survival mode. In creative, I could make one in a minute, but it's hard. And let's see, what else have I been playing? Need for Speed Heat is still on the radar. I've been out playing that off and on, trying to get my car levels up. I think I got to like you start at like 150 and my car is like 250, 220, somewhere in there.
Is that the speed of the car?
They have like ratings for the levels. So like based on how powerful your car is, it'll have a higher or lower rating.
Okay, and I know nothing.
Yeah, I mean, people who play the
room.
game would know. Yeah, I mean, it's on Game Pass, so if you want to check it out. It's really good. Excuse me.
Are you still on Sword and Shield?
I am still playing Sword and Shield on Wednesdays. I was just about to say, this past Wednesday, Jono and Jazzer and Batsy and I all did Dynamax raids on Pokemon Sword and Shield. That was a lot of fun.
God,
I got a whole bunch of crazy Pokemon. We got a Charizard. I got a Blastoise out of the deal. It was pretty hype.
I still have to give you guys the Sableye.
Oh yeah, Sableye.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I went ahead and played some more. I'm still working my way through the mine. There's just so many Pokemon to catch. And of course, I'm doing it in a very meticulous way and leveling up all my Pokemon. So it takes a lot longer than normal. But I also enjoy playing that way because I can use any Pokemon I want and they're the correct level for the area I'm in.
Well, hey, after we did all of those raids, you should have also seen that you got some EXP candies for free after doing all of those too.
Yeah.
So those are
and it definitely
nice
helps
ways.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how I usually bump up some of my like lower level ones.
Mm-hmm. And then of course last night was Secta Smash. It was actually pretty hype. Considering it's like, week 3, usually like the first week after all the rankings are done, it's kind of like, I don't know, I'm just like, I'm really curious about what's going to happen. But this past week, the matchups happened to be like, I don't know, based on our previous matchups, we had like Jono versus Jazzerdog, which that was like a rivalry match that happened, which was kind of crazy. Jono, of course, with Sephiroth won. Unlike last time, he managed to pull out the win. Last time, Jazzer beat him for the title, which was kind of crazy. I thought that was interesting.
That's true.
But I'm remembering that backwards. Actually, Nobu stole the title from you. You took the title from either Jazzer or Serena. I forget. One of the two.
I took the title from Jazzer. Serena beat me. Took the title. I took it back, and then Nobu went on a crazy, like, unstoppable streak all the way through, and then ended up beating me.
Yeah, and then you beat her one time. And then immediately lost it again.
Yep.
Yeah. Which was kind of, no, it wasn't immediate.
No, it was another build up.
Yeah. But still, that was it's been like that crazy, But now, and this is the interesting part, is that now the Betsy and Nika are no longer the doubles champions.
Which is crazy.
So I've got
that was lasting for a while.
They were like 4 weeks in a row winning matches with that team, that setup that they had. And it was funny too, because Question was saying that Isabel was so broken. And Question went ahead and switched to Isabel. Because I was like, like, she's so broken, like, switch, then win all the matches. And sure enough, he lost. He lost to Olimar. So it's kind of funny. I was like, well, So he's like, oh, yeah, well, now Olimar is the one that's, like, hacking or whatever. So kind of funny how that went. But, yeah, I can't wait to see next week. We got another set of just very interesting matchups between people who either have fought before they had different characters, or some of them it's going to be like a rematch. And again, every time you change the rules a little bit or add a different item, it's like a whole different fight. So it's a lot of fun.
Yep. It's exciting. Every week is exciting in Secta Smash.
It really is. I mean, for what it is, I really get a kick out of it. I'm glad that other people enjoy it too.
It's
what about you, John? What did you play?
Oh god, so this week has been a lot of like on and off, up and down. Played a shit ton of Destiny earlier in the week because got my first vaccine shot, couldn't move, so I just stayed in bed or stayed in my chair and just played Destiny. Ended up finishing the season pass for it.
Nice.
30 days before the season is over, so I guess I don't have to play Destiny for a little while. Played some Minecraft with you whenever you shot me over to the sub server. I've been building up a little bit more in my base in there. I had we played Little Hope on Thursday for Survival Boys. God, that game is great. It's definitely different than Man of Medan. But still pretty fun. I love their games too. And then other than that, I ended up getting re-addicted to Dark Souls because I finally downloaded the Cinders mod. And holy shit. It's basically it's basically like I've never played that game before in my life. Like that's how much of a night and day this mod is. It changed every single part of it. Added new things to every part of the game and flipped all of it on its like end. So it's been fun just going through and re-experiencing this whole new game as it is.
Yeah, that's dope.
I'm in love. If you have Dark Souls and you haven't played since like launch or like since I don't know, I guess around like when Sekiro's come out, download the Sinners mod. It's worth every second. Oh, I love it. I'm probably gonna play it tonight too. It's just like there's random bits of things where like, so sometimes bosses will be in their normal boss area. Sometimes there'll be different bosses in those areas. Sometimes you'll be walking across the world and accidentally trigger a boss in a new area that you didn't know. Like I was walking into this part of a village and I opened up a chest. That chest was a trap. It locked me into a zone, and then all of a sudden this giant crazy fucking gnome hunter looking dude from WoW with two giant like warglaive axes just comes rushing at me, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? Where did this come from?
Surprise.
Yeah, it's a whole new experience. I cannot stress how much I love it.
Awesome.
It's putting new fear back into Dark Souls for me.
I haven't played really much Dark Souls other than what I played with you and like one other time where I think I tried Demon Souls, the first one. But other than that, I've never really been like into that type of game. I get the draw, but I don't know. I think the difficulty level from when I first experienced it was like a little difficult to break into. I just didn't feel like
definitely say like it's a game for if you were just really a masochist.
I mean,
you've got to really love torturing yourself.
You know who I really used to enjoy watching play that game? You probably already know what I'm gonna say.
Rob Teaches?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Chibi Man.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Dude, watching Chibi Man play that game, and like he would always do where he would win sleep by like fighting the next boss and like trying to beat it so he could just go to bed. Those were like some of the most cathartic moments I've ever seen someone experience in a game.
I loved it, but man, it always stressed me out so much to watch him play because we play in such very different styles. So he would play Bloodborne in like one specific way, and it would always just be like straight attack, all head on. Where like when I play Bloodborne, it's like meticulous. It's okay, dodge, shoot to parry, all right, counter the move, go in for the crit hit, and I'm just like, Shibby, learn how to crit just once, learn how to do the parries. And it's just every time I watch it, it's like watching two completely different people playing.
Yep. Yeah, there's a couple of streamers out there that I watch that are, when they play games, I'm sure I've done it in the past too, but you're just like, oh my god, just just look to the right, it's right there. Like, and they're like, I can't find it, chat, where is it? And you're typing, it's right there, just fucking go. And they're like, I can't find it. You know what? I'm just gonna raid somebody. And like, no, just do it.
Oh man, I almost had a heart attack.
When, just now?
Ooh.
Someone else drop a Swiffer off?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's two Swiffers. So you sons of bitches. No, I follow this this Facebook group, indie game developers, and I thought there's a company on there, dev team on there called Microbird Games, and I thought they were putting their game on Ludo Neron, and I almost pissed myself. It's called Adventure Tourism in Hinterberg, Dungeons of Hinterberg. It just it has that cell shaded animation that I always fall for.
Mm-hmm.
And they say it has elements of roguelike, which have been, of course, falling across my screen every now and again. But it looks like an action RPG type. But the animation is really, really well done. But it was a false alarm. It was a false alarm.
Oh,
I was getting excited. I was just like,
well, you know, if you would have pissed yourself, you would have had a use for that Swiffer.
I'm on carpet, so it wouldn't have. It doesn't do it.
Well, I got nothing. You know, maybe some of the bleach that I have could help. I don't know.
You have to send me a joke.
Good thing I got 3.
Always a good time. Well,
that's what I was going to say. Apparently, for all the shit that we give Fortnite, because that seems to be our first topic. For all the shit that we give Fortnite, they are absolutely the king of collaborations. I will give them that.
The most ambitious crossover since Avengers.
Because I mean, yet another crossover is coming to Fortnite, and even though I just seen one where apparently they're gonna have a crossover with Batman.
Yeah,
are they? I didn't see that.
Well, it's in the comics that I read, so that's the only way I knew about that, is that they're gonna have a crossover with Batman. And now,
is it gonna be a comic crossover or a Fortnite crossover? Is it gonna be what's his name from Fortnite coming into the comics?
Yes, it's gonna be a comic crossover. What? And in comics they're releasing 4 issues, and you get special items from the comics, and then they're also going to cross over into the game.
I guess I can't really say much. Attack on Titan did a Marvel crossover, so sure, why not? Fuck it.
But now Fortnite's crossing over with Horizon Zero Dawn
and Tomb Raider
at
the same time.
Is nothing sacred anymore?
No.
Well, you found that out.
Yeah, we found that out a long time ago. We found that out when Thanos was doing the floss dance on top of a hill.
Oh boy.
No, but apparently they're doing like a full adventure type crossover with this. So when you're playing as Aloy, you can use the bow. Or if you're playing as Laura, you get her nice cool dual pistols.
Did you say Fortnite is doing an Adventure Time crossover?
No, but I honestly wouldn't doubt it at this point.
Yep.
I don't want to think about. I just finished Adventure Time for the first time this week and saw like the final episodes. I don't want to think about it. It's just gonna make me sad again.
More crying from Jono.
More crying.
This has been crying with Jono. So
it's just like I don't want to think about Steven Universe. I don't want to think about Adventure Time right now. No,
I'm not the biggest Fortnite player. I'm not any type of Fortnite player in actuality. But Servo, I know you recently got sucked into this world.
Yep.
They keep releasing things that are cool. It's really it keeps going. Hey, Jono, come play me. We have Spider-Man.
But is that like a big draw for you, Servo? Is that like
no
or whatever that?
No, I don't buy any of the skins.
None of them.
No, the only skins I have right now are the ones that I got from this season pass, which are one of them is like the generic dude. I forget what his name is.
He's got a name because apparently he may or may not be the next reveal character for Smash.
Yeah. It's like Johnny or something like that is his name. I forget. But it's like him in an agent outfit, and then there's 2 Lara Croft ones that I've gotten. And Then there's this one that kind of looks like Aloy, but she's like more like dinosaur skater chick than like a futuristic dinosaur warrior princess lady.
That sounds pretty cool though.
And I mean, they've got tons. Oddly enough, they've actually got a skin that's called Servo, and I almost bought it, but I was like, like I don't want to spend my real money on this free game. And I could go into a whole thing about that, but I'm going to skip that because I feel like we've done that a million times.
0 point.
Yeah,
Very nice.
That's the Batman Fortnite crossover I was talking about.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it says each print issue includes a redeemable for a bonus digital cosmetic in Fortnite inspired by the comic, and get the new Rebirth Harley Quinn outfit with issue 1 as a bonus item. Fans who redeem all 6 codes will unlock a new armored Batman Zero outfit.
You collect all 6 Infinity skins, you get the Batman armored skin.
Yeah, 6 issues instead of 4. I said 4 issues.
Man, so they did Marvel, now they're doing DC.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can get me with stuff, but most of the time, I don't know. There's so many things that I like Mass Effect, but you will rarely see me buy like collectibles or something because to me, it's like, I don't. What am I gonna do with that?
Right.
I'm very clearly the
I get the
opposite
idea
with my Dark Souls shrine back here.
I was gonna say, like, everyone's got their own, like, there's things that I collect. Like, I like collecting, like, like old coins and shit like that. Not a whole lot of them, but here and there.
I don't collect anything.
But I can't. But I can't. I don't know. Like, I mean, I collect local art, but that's because I believe in like supporting local artists. I don't. There's something about, especially Fortnite skins, where I'm just like, no, they don't need my money. They don't need it.
Yeah, you're right. They almost got me 2 times. 2 times I admit, and that's when they did the X-Force crossover and the Marvel crossover. I enjoyed watching like the little, like whatever they're called,
season cinematic, like
the cinematic
transition things.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching that. It was kind of hokey when Iron Man redid the bus. But
yeah, they are.
After that, I was just like, nah.
See, if Fortnite would have stayed in the Save the World like version of the game, and they also would have done the crossovers into the Save the World version, I would have been all fucking over it.
Yeah,
I would have been so fucking hyped about it. Yeah, it's just battle royales. I'm not a battle royale fan really. Like I'll play some of them. Like I'll play Apex, but
I was about to say, I almost said I'm not a battle royale either. I'm over here.
Bullshit.
Then I'm over here on fucking season 8 of Apex. I'm like,
I see the appeal, and I'll play like a battle royale. It's different than my opinion on MOBAs, but like most battle royales, I'm like, Like I give almost all of them a try, and some of them have things that I like, and most of them have things that I don't.
Yep. Yeah, the only thing I like about Fortnite is that A, I don't have to pay for it, and B, sometimes my friends are also playing it. I rarely, if ever, will play it on my own.
Yeah.
It has to be a situation where someone else is already playing it, and I'll jump in and I'll play a few games.
Or those times that I just want to go stream snipe Ninja so he stops playing it.
I say I'm trying to get the skins, but really I'm just trying to get Ninja to stop streaming.
Yeah. That's really the goal.
Well, speaking of Ninja, his subscription record was recently broken.
You are correct by the
Right.
absolute insane subathon done by Ludwig.
Ludwig
Yep.
von Ahgren.
This last week, Ludwig finally ended a 31-day consecutive stream that was nonstop. It was a full subathon, and holy shit, it was crazy.
Yes.
It broke so many of Twitch's records, like
And
in itself. Go on.
I was gonna say the way that he did it was that for each subscriber he extended the stream like 10 seconds. I've never heard of anything like that. I would be too afraid
Become
to
a
do
popular
that.
thing recently.
I would be too afraid to do that because I could end up streaming 31 days straight. And
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. I mean, so it was also like really a lot of the stream itself ended up going to charity. Like
Yeah.
specifically just a list of charities that Ludwig thought were like well worth and well deserving. He also gave like a bunch of money to all of his mods. Like I think all of his mods walked away with like a few thousand
nice.
just for modding over the course of the subathon. But he shattered Ninja's sub goal. He ended the stream at roughly about 284,000 subscribers, when Ninja's record before was 269,000.
It's pretty nuts.
Is insane.
What was the deal with the race car bed?
What about a race car bed?
Because
Well, he was sleeping in it.
at the end, was there like a purpose behind him sleeping in a race car bed, or did he just?
No, that was just a sleep stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's his sleep stream bed.
Because they were saying at the end of the stream they destroyed the race car bed with a sledgehammer.
Yep. That bed was alive specifically for the subathon and died along with it.
I mean, I wonder if he knows that you can just easily take it apart. You didn't have to.
But why would you do that when you could do it in a cool way?
People need beds, Jono. You can't just destroy a bed for no
People
good
also
reason.
need to release anger with sledgehammers. That's why we have what are those things called? Break rooms? Those places that you go off and you like go shatter a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could do that in a regular break room too, I guess, but you might not get paid after that.
The 15 minutes before you have to get back on the clock. You talking about those type of break rooms?
Absolutely. You know, those 15 minutes before you got to get back on the clock, so you take a sledgehammer out and you just start shattering people's windows in the parking lot.
The ones that you.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah, I go sleep in my car on break and wake up at the end of my.
Oh man. I can't.
Congrats to Ludwig von Ahgren for breaking Ninja's record. I think Ninja congratulated him too on Twitch, didn't he? Or Twitter.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
Yep, he gave him a congratulations. He also has currently has the third highest like peak at like 114,000 people.
Mm-hmm. Nicely done.
Man, just crazy. I remember seeing like while the stream was going on, there were so many people that were like memeing things that were going on. They were like, listen, if you're gonna start streaming on Twitch, don't be like these little small streamer chumps. And they're showing Ninja streaming for like 6 to 8 hours a day. They were like, listen, a real fucking streamer streams for 30 days straight. And they're just pulling up Ludwig's stream. It's too good. But yeah,
I mean,
absolutely congrats on breaking those records. That is insane.
Right. And he donated a lot of it to charity, so that was also good. That very, very good-hearted young man. Unlike this next
Yeah, I mean,
Asshole.
the amount that he raised during that for the subathon, just at like regular subs, not even counting tier 3 subs, is over $1 million, and the
Holy Hannah.
majority of that money went to charity.
Wow. Wow. Kudos to him.
Yep.
Maybe he can teach our next topic something about that.
Our wonderful Steam user who
Well, his name
found-
was Travis. All right. So what Travis took it upon himself to do.
it's funny because this is the game that I sent you, and I was like, hey, you should check
And
this
I
game
realized
out.
that. Yeah, I just realized that today when I was putting together the topic list. I just realized that. And I was like, at first I was on the fence about playing it. Now I want to play it more than ever.
This really cool game that I sent Lat, and I was like, this looks like right up your alley. It's a narrative game. It's called Before Your Eyes. You have to have a camera on to be able to play it. You're uncovering like bits of a story that's playing out in front of you, and every time you blink your eyes, it time travels a little bit. So it's registering your actual eye blinks in order to move the story more.
Yeah, I think you've died. You've before your eyes, you've died, and you're going back over the course of your life. And every time you blink, that the camera registers eye blink, you jump forward into another time. And I think, from my understanding, you're trying to solve what's keeping you from moving on.
Mm-hmm.
So
seems to
That's
be
pretty cool.
yeah, I mean, it's it's different. It's a different game, a bit unorthodox, especially the controller is your eye blink. So, and especially after this, I definitely want to give them some support of what this guy did. And I mean, if you guys haven't heard, this gentleman bought the game. Travis, he bought the game, left it an amazing review, and then requested his money back because the game was too short.
But the way that he did it was just rapidly blinking and going through the entire game in under 2 hours.
Right.
To abuse the Steam refund policy.
Right. And kudos to the development team, because when they saw what happened, they actually called him out on it.
Yep. That they did.
What was the development team? Bella Messick. I think he's the
programmer and lead designer.
programmer. Okay. Yeah. He actually called him out on Twitter, and when that happened, Travis went back and repurchased the game. I'm like, you ass. Oh, well, look at this. Not only did he repurchase the game, he added a new paragraph to the review. It's like, yes, the game is short, but it is an underlying reason for it, wrote Travis. He said, life itself is short and can be gone in the blink of an eye. Oh, so now he's just adding a fluff piece to it, saying that it was worth the $10. Ah, okay. To me, that's even more scummy.
I mean, he gave them their nice, like, positive review, and then they called his ass out, so he went back and redid it and retconned it into a bad review.
You just did that shit because you got caught.
Yeah, that's exactly why he did it.
My favorite part is the end, though, where Messick was talking about making a game called Refund This Game, and it's a game where you watch a timer count to 2 hours, and then within the last 5 seconds you have to quit and you get an achievement, and it's going to be $99.99.
It just that reminds me of like when System of a Down made like Steal This Album.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, do I do it though? Do I steal it?
I mean,
do we refund this game? Is it okay
for $100?
I mean,
I'm a big proponent
people have bought dumber things. People spend literally thousands of dollars to get different cars in Euro Truck Simulator.
Yes, that's true.
People spent thousands of dollars for Genshin Impact 4-star characters.
Yeah,
that's a gacha game. That's different.
But like, here's the thing for me. Like, I for one really like the fact that Steam and Epic have a really nice and easy to use refund policy, because oftentimes, and this has happened multiple times now, I've either purchased a game or sometimes I've even received the game as a gift, which it kind of feels weird. But at the same time, if you spend $30 and buy me a game and I don't care for it, I want you to get your $30 back. Like, I feel like that's really fair, and it's more, it's more, it's better. It's just better for both of us. For me to tell you up front, look, I know you're trying to do a nice thing, but like, I don't want this game. Or I'm telling Steam, look, I bought this game, but like, this is not for me, and I want a refund, because it's just like buying a game anywhere else. Like, you should be able to return a game, because I mean, you can't fucking rent games anymore. Right. So, well, I mean, you could, but you can only rent certain games and not PC games. So yada yada yada.
You also can't trade in digital games in the US like you can in Europe right now.
Yeah. So it's a really valuable service, and although that guy is abusing the service and making it kind of shitty for the rest of us, because again, just bringing attention to things that don't need attention brought to them for those kind of reasons. Yeah, I like that they have that ability, and it's just kind of funny that the devs decided to take some action and get this guy to admit that he shouldn't have refunded it because he gave it such a good review.
Yep. Right. And games just seem to be. I think back to the old PlayStation Magazine days where you used to get a demo game and test them out.
God, I miss demo discs.
And it's like you're getting less and less of that. You may be able to get in on a beta taster too, but that's for more huge franchise AAA titles.
Yeah, even demos don't even come out as often. Like,
yeah,
it's very few, if any.
There's been a few games too and the reason I really liked them was because I was able to play the demo first.
Right.
God, like, I still want Unstoppable Mr. Domino.
That Potion Alchemy game, that one's a really solid game, and even though the demo was available, or rather, because the demo was available, I went and checked it out, and I can't wait for that game to actually come out.
It just seems like we're losing more and more with $60 game going into $70 games, and there's no guarantee that you're gonna like the game. And if you do drop 70 and you don't like it, then you're not getting your full $70 back, regardless of how soon you back.
Yeah, it's true. Yo, Eden Wolf, thank you for the follow.
Hey, Eden Wolf. I know that guy.
Welcome aboard, Eden Wolf. I mean, obviously it has to be like a massive outcry, a la Cyberpunk 2077, in order for refunds to get issued.
You say that, but there's still instances where, like, even with mass outcries, there hasn't been refunds for certain things. I'll use my own example because I'm still fucking salty about it. When Agony came out, that game was incredibly hot garbage. And man, they refused. It was right down in the fucking pits of hell where that game took place in.
I remember someone showing me that game, and I remember looking at it and going, "This is kind of cool. Wait a second. Why are all the textures the same?"
Yep, it was so incredibly fucking bland, and you could not like get or do anything without just the most ridiculous nonsense things happening. I hated that game so much, and I tried to return it same day that I bought it. I played it a little bit on stream and then tried to return it. They got super pissy at me and refused my return. and instead gave me the HD update super adult version of Agony that I'm not gonna fucking play. They were like, guys,
Wait.
you know how you hate this game? Guess what? We redid it again in HD. Literally within a week, that happened.
What the hell? It's like a joke game or something? I don't understand
No,
that.
because it was supposed to be like a super awesome, like it was touted as like this crazy great horror game, and it had been talked about for like a year and a half while it was in development, and it was none of that. It ended up becoming a joke.
I don't understand that, man. Like, and it's funny too because there's so many horror games, especially horror games, I see are so just like, what's the word I'm looking for? They're so bland. Like, they can be very janky too. Like, I just don't get it. Like, why are so many people trying to pump out these like crappy horror games?
Sometimes janky ones are good ones though. Like, there's instances where if they do it on purpose, it's done right. But then there's so many that are trying not to be janky that end up being incredibly fucking jank.
No, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, I mean, I get it if you're trying to make it like retro or like these PS1 games that we've been talking about where they're redoing games and PS1 graphics and stuff like that's different. I'm talking about games that like, forget the name of this game too, but it was either you or somebody else who was playing it, and it was basically like a go around the haunted house and figure out the mystery type of horror game. But it was like the literally glitchiest, jankiest piece of shit game I've ever seen. And everyone that I had heard was talking about like, oh, this is so good. It's so, you know, it's like that Slender Man game. Like, no, it's fucking. Oh, piece of paper. Oh, Slender Man. Like, it's not that good. It's not that good. Okay.
Now I'm trying to think. I'm like, what have I played recently that you might have seen that has something like that in it?
I don't remember. But it often has to do with the porting from other languages too, because that, especially with a horror game, like if something doesn't make sense contextually when you're like reading it or something, or voices, it's just like just stop. Like people try, it's like, oh, there's all this spooky music, and then you hear some guy like, I'm coming to get you, and you're like, what the fuck was that sound effect? Like, that's not scary. Just my immersion.
It wasn't Devour, was it?
No, it was not Devour.
You guys played Devour.
Yeah.
God. Devour was kind of close though.
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, it was fun.
It was very Slender Man-ish.
But it was almost. There had to have been something glitchy or janky about it. Though that game, it worked very well.
Speaking of things that work very well, Prince Recluse, thank you for the 5-month resub.
We have different versions of fun.
Wow, 5! Holy shit! Excuse me.
Yeah.
So, you know, speaking of horror games.
Oh boy. I'm so happy about everything that came out of this news network.
So Oculus Quest 2, which, do any of us have a Quest 2?
I thought you
Not
did.
yet.
I have a Rift S.
I thought you had the Quest 2 for some reason.
No.
I have the first one. I was debating on whether I should get the second one. But honestly, I haven't played the first one in months. So
I play mine pretty much every day or every other day. And it's pretty much always Blade and Sorcery or VR chat. Because I've been doing the Chinese thing. Which, by the way, I've never been so proud to, this is totally off topic, but I've never been so proud of myself to be able to say things. I was just thinking about this concept yesterday. It was the day before yesterday, I went and got some boba tea, and of course, I take every opportunity that I can to try and talk to people. And this particular lady that works at the store, she knows because I've told her that I'm learning Chinese. But I said to her I was in English because I wasn't trying too hard. I was like, I've never thought about the fact that like, I know how to say I'm an American, and how like cool that is to me that I can say it in another language. But it's like being a little baby. You're like, I know how to say, fuck now. You're just like, fuck, like all the time.
Like being a child and learning a curse word.
Kind of crazy. But so the Quest 2 is what that came out 4 months ago now.
Yeah, late last year.
I think it came out. Yeah, right at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 4 months in, and now they've announced that Resident Evil 4 is going to be released on it in VR.
Yes!
And it's going to be immersive, and it's going to be a new experience, except that it's going to be the same experience that you already experienced, which is a good one.
First person.
And yeah, so pretty cool.
I just can't wait.
I mean,
for
I
first
definitely thought
person.
about
What are you
upgrading.
selling?
But that's
What
not
are you
gonna
buying?
that's not gonna be exclusive to Oculus Quest 2, is it?
I
I don't see any other VR sets mentioned.
I don't remember
yeah.
if it's exclusive
That's all I
to the
see.
Quest or not, but I mean, if it is, then there will be ways to get around it, I'm sure, for other sets.
True.
Mm.
Coming to a new device. Oculus Quest 2 virtual reality headset.
I'm a little surprised and a little like upset that they didn't announce Resident Evil 8 for VR yet. But I will take 4. I will gladly take 4 in VR.
Oh, so this says that we're going to get more details from Facebook's Oculus Gaming Showcase this Wednesday, April 21st.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
Oh, so there's an Oculus Gaming Showcase and LunaRealCon coming up?
Oh no, this one right here says that it's exclusive to Oculus Quest 2.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. In fact, it says right here that the conversion transfers the series' landmark third-party gameplay into first-person perspective and sees you physically wielding Leon Kennedy's arsenal of firearms. Unfortunately, the re-release will be exclusive to Quest 2. In fact, Facebook is not even bringing this one to the original Quest headset or the PC-based Oculus Rift S.
They're really pushing that Oculus Quest 2, huh?
Yeah, well, you make new software, you gotta push people to it somehow.
Yep, that and Facebook needs to control everyone, so they're figuring we can get you to buy 2 fucking VR headsets. God damn it.
There will be ways to mod it. It's fine.
I almost guarantee it, yeah.
There's gonna be ways to mod it within the first week.
256 gigabyte model for $400. I guess you'll get one tomorrow.
Well, either way, Resident Evil VR is still fucking exciting. And
am I free now? I'm free.
Do we have like 10-minute till you chat turned on or something?
I think so. I think it's 10 minutes after follow till you can chat. I don't know how that got turned on. I didn't turn that on. But
Jonna, why did you turn that on, dude?
I didn't
turn it off.
No.
You turned it on.
You know
now
what?
Turn it off.
You know what? No. Because fuck them, that's why.
Prince Recluse is actually right. I mean, to be fair, Quest 2 is about as inexpensive as they come.
Yeah, considering
I know,
was
because I
looking at
paid
an
like
index
fucking
recently.
$600 for my Rift S.
Yeah, I paid about $5 for my first Oculus. So
I was debating on if I wanted to upgrade to the index recently, and it was like $700 out of stock. Well, good thing you're out of stock. That makes my decision right now.
Oh, you just wait till that new Apple VR headset comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can
So
for
I can
$3,000.
watch it do
So I can-
nothing and then wait
so
for
I
the
can buy
update
it
in
and
6 months.
throw it on the ground and stomp on it.
So you can buy it and then on the way home you see the new release for Apple VR headset 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the first thing that happens when you put it on is they show you a trailer for the next one.
Go ahead and get in line now.
Did we talk about Resident Evil 4 VR yet? That's literally what we were talking about right now, babe.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, cool.
I mean, Resident Evil also has a crossover coming up too, doesn't it?
Well,
yeah, with Dead by Daylight.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was a lot that came out of the whole Resident Evil showcase, and Dead by Daylight, not just a skin or anything. It's a whole chapter that's coming in June.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get a killer. We're gonna get 1, possibly 2 survivors in Dead by Daylight. Oh, I can't wait to find out who it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be Leon, because Leon is
Holy shit.
the Resident Evil heartthrob boy, and it's probably gonna be Jill.
I'm having
Yeah.
fun today.
And either Nemesis or Mr. X.
I would say it's probably Nemesis.
More than likely. He is kind of like the poster bad guy. Unless they just throw it in a complete different loop, and after the whole regular person K-pop boy, they go, fuck it, it's Wesker.
I was also gonna say that. But
You say add Thomas the Train.
I'd pay for Thomas the Train in Dead by Daylight.
you start as a survivor and all you hear is
Bum, 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 bum. Crashes through a wall. Bum, 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 bum.
I hope this isn't Chris's blood.
God, I
Chris
so
is
good.
I think Chris is. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Bass has been playing Resident Evil. Is it 4 that she's been playing on her?
She's
stream?
playing 4, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, 4. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Well, while we're
Yep.
still on the Resident Evil train here, if you have a PlayStation currently, Thomas, the demo for the first part of the demo for Resident Evil 8 just came out yesterday on PlayStation. I think it might have been over already. I think it was only available for 8 hours, but it's a 30-minute demo. The next one releases next week for PlayStation exclusive, and then May 3rd and 4th, if I'm not mistaken, they drop on every other console, and you'll be able to play through the 2 different parts of the demos, one of them being the castle, one of them being the village. I'm fucking stoked because I just want to see more of this world right now. I thought there was something else. I thought there was another bit of Resident Evil news. Oh, they showed a trailer for the Netflix animated series.
Oh, did they?
Yep, and it's taking place pre-4.
No, this is not animated anime. This is what, CGI?
Yeah, CGI.
Okay. All right.
It
How
looks
does it look?
it looks great. It's got a scruffy looking Leon in it. It's got a scruffy looking Leon who was protecting the president, and Claire gives him a piece of paper and is like, Leon, look, here's some weird picture and it looks like Raccoon City, and he's like, I gotta go fuck off real fast.
Fuck your life, Mr. President. Raccoon City needs me.
There's zombies afoot.
Zambies.
Oh, Leon.
Oh boy.
It looks so good, though. I'm excited because the last CGI Resident Evil movie was fan-fucking-tastic.
Mm.
And this is only going to be equally as good. I'm still waiting on the live action reboot though, because it's taking place as Resident Evil 1. They showed Crashed Helicopter, they showed the Wesker Manor. It's Resident Evil 1.
I hope this isn't Jill's sandwich.
I hope it is. Fuck it. We need a good live action Jill. God, fuck, the master of unlocking. Just the best character.
True.
That's it. That's my Resident Evil gasm for now.
Resident
I just want to be Barry. I just want to play Barry again.
Evil gasm.
Oh, Barry. He had so many struggles.
He did.
Lastly,
Good guy though.
Like getting locked in a shotgun room.
lastly, we got a reason for if anyone has seen some recent their Twitch account.
Yeah, it's become a giant issue lately, and like even small streamers are being hit with it randomly, where like you'll get hit with 3,000 like super out of nowhere follow bots just all in a row. But Twitch is finally kind of cracked down because everyone's been reporting them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 7.5 million bot accounts are supposedly have been detected and deleted. So all those that have been identified, which is kind of funny. I mean, if you look at, like, for example, they give you example of XQC's channel, which if you guys don't know, XQC is big time ex Overwatch pro, and he does a lot of streaming of everything. So
he's like
he
guy that gets banned from everything.
Yeah, he's been like recently banned from like GTA RP a couple times, for saying some really just out of pocket shit. And fucking.
Is this the same XQC that was banned from Rust, or
from Rust?
Okay,
it's the same. Any time that there's an RP, like anything, he gets involved into it and then ends up getting banned.
Yeah. Recently, side note, XQC has been doing things like saying that people that aren't like playing the way he wants them to play, he's gonna get them banned from the NoPixel server.
He's
and
also
thinking
the
that
same
he like
XQC
fucking owns it.
That was banned from Fall Guys for stream sniping.
Yeah.
How you banned from Fall Guys?
Because it was the Twitch Rivals tournament, and he was stream sniping during the tournament.
Oh,
yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's an idiot.
He's doing it on purpose.
Yeah,
it's kind of his brand.
Because of this, these guys have lost up to 45% of their followers. XQC went from like 8.1 million to 5.9. Soda Poppin went to like he lost roughly 2.8 million followers.
Yep.
So kind of crazy, but one other thing that I wanted to add to this because I was the one that posted it, but I also wanted to let you guys know, if you don't already, there is a website, which is the Commander Root website.
God, it's so good.
I will post the link. I don't have it right this moment, but it is it's on my TikTok somewhere, and I'll post it in the Discord. But what you do is you go to the website, and Commander Root, if you don't already know, is basically a bot that runs, and it does collect data from the website, but also what it does is it detects other bots that are not legit, and it can actually block all of those bots from ever coming to your channel before they even get there.
Yep.
So they've identified all these bots, and it can help you. So if you guys are a streamer or you know streamers, let them know to use Commander Root, and you can avoid a lot of bullshit from these accounts.
Shit, you would think Twitch would already have something like
that. Well, oddly enough, that's the solution.
Oh, you think Twitch is on top of things?
I was gonna say.
I mean, look, bots have been like, I mean, we've known about bots for the longest time, but it's taken like a leap into the public eye, especially when the PlayStation 5 came around. and
Oh, yeah.
it's been talk about bots, and I mean, just in the short amount of time that it's become quote unquote popularized, that Walmart has taken a stance against bots, and other retailers have publicly came out and like, we're fighting this bot situation. But Twitch was like the first platform, well, maybe not the first, but they're supposed to be in the know. Is my point on the matter, and like fucking Walmart is taking more action than you are.
It's true. It's
Yep.
true. Yeah, and these bots
God.
are all they're doing is giving people follows. It doesn't sound like it really affects anything.
Yeah, like Soda Poppins was even like talking about it recently on a stream after the whole Twitch banning of everything. He's like, listen,
Yeah.
this is only going to do good for us. Like these people are following and giving zero interaction to the streamers. They are giving absolutely nothing to the people that they follow, except even if they do post something into chat, it's a spam bot link that doesn't do any sort of actual interaction. It doesn't help your numbers in any sort of way. You just have to go through and ban those comments anyway. So this is only beneficial. And thank God Twitch is finally taking some kind of action on this.
I agree.
I've been hearing about this for like the last few months now, I want to say. Like
Yeah.
the mass bot spams. That is crazy.
Yeah, but that was the last one we have. That anybody didn't make our list?
I thought there was, but then you put me on the spot. Now I can't even think about what my name is anymore.
Your name?
I don't know what his name is.
No fucking clue.
It's
something.
your name.
He's got one.
Yeah, I got one. It's something. There was the thing of Days Gone coming to PC now. The PlayStation, there was the exclusive like PlayStation survival game.
Oh yeah, because Days Gone also had an article about fans complaining why there was no, why there's not going to be a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
And the developer came out and said, well, if you didn't buy it at full price, don't complain about a sequel. Which is, I mean,
kind of a shitty way to look at it.
Yeah, because I mean, we were just saying you can't, we've been burned before. Cyberpunk, we're never going to forget that. And other buggy games that have come out, Bethesda. So,
I mean, listen, my still top one is Anthem right now. So
Anthem, and then games increasing in price, and it's kind of it's hard to make that decision actually, because you're getting tighter and tighter with your money, especially coming out of a fucking pandemic.
Yep,
true.
Definitely.
By the way, I just started a poll for who we're gonna raid after the stream is over. So if you're in chat, go ahead and vote now to see who we're gonna raid. Just wanted to mention that real quick.
Did you? I don't see a poll.
You might have to refresh. If you don't see the poll in the top of your chat, go ahead and refresh.
Okay, I see it now. I got it.
Top of your chat with a refresh.
I think that's all that I can remember though. Is the Days Gone thing. There's rumor of Bloodborne coming to PC after that, or having an HD remaster after the Days Gone port. I don't know. DK. Anything else from you guys?
I think that's all I had. The only thing, let's see what else is going on this week. Overwatch Archives is still going on. If you play Overwatch, I'm trying to think of like what's going on in games right now.
Pokemon Snap is coming up. Don't forget about it.
Oh yeah, Pokemon Snap 2 weeks. The Minecraft announced that they're splitting the update in half. So we're gonna get the biome stuff in like the holiday season, but we're getting a lot of the other stuff, like the spyglass and copper and all that shit, sometime this summer. So that's pretty exciting because kind of better that we don't have to wait for everything. We actually get part of it that they're done doing, or mostly done figuring out. So that's kind of
that
cool.
means we get Optifine sooner.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I have a problem not playing with Optifine anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I can wait. I can wait to play the new patch
fucking
until
saw
they
me
update Optifine.
The other day when I jumped on the server and like immediately logged back out and was like, I'm not an Optifine. I can't zoom. I don't have shaders. I can't play this.
Mm-hmm.
Big nope. Big old nope.
Big nope.
There's something.
Don't forget, Mortal Kombat
week.
comes out Friday.
Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat the movie.
That is
this coming Friday.
There's something else that was literally next week, and I can't remember what it is. It was like early next week.
Monday, I'm gonna be doing a collaboration stream with myself, Jack, and a few others, including the famous Mr. Question, being put together by him actually. So if you guys are interested in checking out some interesting Minecraft hijinks, it's going to be very disorganized, I imagine, but it should be a good time regardless. It's going to be like 5 streamers all trying to play Minecraft together, so it's going to be pretty crazy. And Lat, what you streaming this week?
Hopefully I'll be able to finish Katana Zero. There's a game I want to try called 1980X that I'm really interested in.
Nice.
And it's about it's a coming of age narrative story where this young lady's growing up in an arcade, and as she's playing the arcade, you get to play it too, like old school RPGs and platformers and shooters, like all arcade stuff. And more
cool.
More Apex on Saturdays. Legendary Latter Day.
Legendary Latter Days. And then, of course, I'll be playing Pokemon Swords. If you guys want to do Pokemon Sword with me, join me there. Jono might be there for some of them. And then, of course, Saturday, again, we got Sector Smash. On this channel, you're going to catch us again Wednesday. Jono and Moose are more than likely going to be playing some type of survival game, probably continuing Little Hope, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And then Sunday,
Monster
we'll be
Hunter.
right back here.
That's
Friday. Oh, Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter drop with all of the extra monsters that are coming out like next week. That's what I was trying to remember.
Gotcha. So if you're a Monster Hunter fan, there you go.
Real quick.
Yeah.
You see Kong versus Godzilla?
I did. Yeah. I watched the shit out of that.
What?
Why?
King Kong versus Godzilla.
Oh, no, I haven't seen it.
How was it, Jono? What's your impressions?
As someone who absolutely loves like kaijus and like kaiju battles.
Yeah, your opinion is biased.
It's a little biased, but it's not because of like the like, look, I'm Batman versus Superman battle. It's because of the things that happened in it and the things that are gonna lead from it. And I'm like,
oh, I was gonna say that's a really good way for you to get me movie as compared to Batman versus Superman.
It's much better than Batman versus Superman in every fucking way. It's okay. If you like big dumb monster fights, it's got everything that you want in it. That's all you like need.
Okay, I can get behind that.
Definitely watch definitely rewatch Kong before you watch it though, and absolutely rewatch King of the Monsters.
The only Godzilla I've seen was Godzilla 2000.
I literally haven't seen any of the
out of here. Watch the place.
3 movies.
No.
Yes, that's even Prince Recluse gave me the Darth Vader. No.
Fucking no. I will always stand by the only good thing that came out of that movie was the Taco Bell commercials. The only good thing that came out of that movie.
I thought you were going to say the Puff Daddy remakes.
No. Fucking the Taco Bell commercials with the Taco Bell dog that comes on, looks at Godzilla destroying a building, and is like, I think we're gonna need a bigger net. Because he was trying to capture Godzilla with a net.
So thank you guys for watching.
Go watch Kong versus Godzilla.
God. Oh, well. Go watch Kong versus Godzilla, indeed. I need to go watch it myself, as a matter of fact. But also, if you are in the mood, before you go see Kong versus Godzilla, maybe you're watching it at home, maybe not. Maybe you are, I don't know, going to go see it in a theater somewhere. And you're deciding, like, maybe before you go, you're trying to impress the people you're going with, and you want to wear something really fashionable. A great idea would be to go to No Name Nerd and buy yourself a Remnant Gamer t-shirt, because you can get 10% off of that t-shirt by using the Gamers code, which is RMNTGMRS. And then you will be able to not only impress all of your friends or whoever you go with, but even the staff might compliment you on your outfit.
Can we get that in different colors?
You can get it in different colors. I was just about to say, if you're at home, you could even just buy a couple different ones, so that when you, like, for example, make like a TikTok, or you like live tweet yourself watching King Kong versus Godzilla, you can, switch colors and make it very, dynamic.
Matt, did you just throw it up and not hit the wall? You just like caught it and just bounced it?
That's what all TikToks are.
You gotta throw it up and you gotta hit the wall. He threw it up and just fucking left it.
That's how you make a TikTok. It sticks to the wall.
Yeah.
It sticks to the wall.
Yeah, the ceiling.
Sticks to the ceiling, yeah.
And then, of course, after King Kong versus Godzilla, if you're looking for something, you've already entertained your eyes, maybe you want to entertain your ears a little bit, you can go on to just about any podcast service, including Apple, Google, Spotify, Buzzsprout, Deezer, any podcast you could think of, iHeartRadio, maybe. There's one called Pod Poop, where it's like a poop icon, but it's just podcasts. You can go there, and we're there. We're on there, and go listen to our podcast there. And maybe you're just interested in like who we are as people and what we're about. You can go to remnantgamers.com and find out all that information there. So, and that'll be a really chill time, and then you can go get tuckered out you can go to sleep afterwards.
You know what's fantastic about that is there's some exclusive content on our audio podcasts, like a wonderful interview that just released with Valco Studios, who made Labyrinthine. That's
right. That's absolutely true. As well as there's another one with Crow Team.
That's right.
And they did the Serious Sam series.
Mm-hmm. And the Talos Principle in VR.
Yeah, indeed. Wonderful 1080p VR experience. Great. So I think that pretty much wraps it up, unless you guys got anything else.
Good.
Yeah. Any last words, Jono?
Never look a gift bleach in the eye.
That's right. And if you order from DoorDash, just be aware that after an hour or more of waiting, the Dasher might just randomly decide that that's their food now, and it's quitting time, and you will never hear or see that food ever again. They might give you a refund, but it's never as good as shoving a pulled pork sandwich with coleslaw and Brunswick stew down your gullet until you are no longer hungry.
Man, that's a real specific example.
Yeah, it's like, damn, they order some good shit.
Shit, that's just, it's like it almost actually happened to you or something.
Just saying, nothing specific at all. Just saying. And that's all for me. Everybody enjoy Batsy. That's my wife. Be nice. Go give her, show her some love. She's playing Resident Evil, so she's probably either screaming and or having a great time,
or both.
Probably both, more than likely.
Probably both.
Give her all your love, and if you like us, come back again next Sunday.
We love you guys, and we'll see you next week. We will
tickle your ear holes.
I'm not tickling anybody's anything.